Hey everyone, welcome back to the Simple Life of Natalie Jo. I'm Natalie. Thought I'd give you some updates and maybe some other tips if you're looking for them. Just general, maybe life tips, I guess. I don't know what you want to call them, but some tips. The first thing is I did find this new company called, I don't know if you can see it, One Compress. If you just Google that, One Compress. But they're bamboo, like ankle, they have like different ones, but like ankle supports, like leg sleeves, arm sleeves for like compression and stuff, and some other things. They also have knee ones. But you can see this is one of the ankle ones. I've been using them for I just got these like this week, but I just got, well, I have the leg ones, but I just got the ankle ones this week, and they seem to be working pretty well. They're supposed to be really good for like plantar fasciitis and some other things, back pain, stuff like that. So hopefully that's what I've heard. Don't quote me on that. So but yeah, so hopefully, they said as little as 4 weeks. So hopefully, I have noticed some difference. My feet hurt less, so that's possibly good. But if you look down here, premium natural healing, and then it says, if I can read, increases blood flow, reduces inflammation, and improves strength and motion. So if this is all stuff that they hopefully help with, I'll be very happy with it. So, but I did want to mention that most of their stuff is sold individually. Like if you order one of their like knee braces or whatever you want to call it, that you'll get one versus two. They don't come in pairs, except for the ankle ones. These ankle ones, I didn't realize that. But you have to buy them in, if you want two, you have to buy two, except for the ankle ones, these ankle ones, because I didn't realize, and I apparently didn't read right, that, because someone online asked if they have to buy two or one. If you order one, do they come in pairs? And someone from the company, if you want, they come sold individually. And so if you want two, you have to buy. They do have like a deal or discount on if you buy two. Two or more. I think you can buy like one, two, or something. I think it was maybe like 3 or 4. Maybe 4. But you will get a discount if you buy like multiples. But yeah, so just be aware that if you get the ankle ones, these ankle ones, they do come in a pair of 2. So I might see if someone else wants this one. But yeah, so there's that. The next thing is, since my boyfriend and his daughter do canning, or not canning, well, I'm going to be starting canning, but they do a garden every summer, spring. We live in Ohio. So this is the time where, they start harvesting stuff. They plant flowers, they plant vegetables, they plant a whole bunch of stuff. So we're going to try and start canning stuff. I did get we did get some cans, we got some lids, we got some supplies. But I did find this book. This is, the Ball brand. If anyone knows canning, that's a pretty popular canning jar brand. Ball Blue Book. And it says, Guide to Preserving. This is last year's, which is fine. 2024, or it was, I don't know if this is the most recent one or if there's one for this year, but this is 2020, done in 2024, so I don't know if they have a new one in the works or not. But they do have recipes. They do have, what I do kind of like about this, if you wanted to look for it, I did find it at Walmart.com. They have in the back they have let me show you. Just taking it. Yeah, okay, here's where it says. They have this kind of a guide. Home planning guide, canning planning guide, and it gives you like, this page gives you let me see, turn it around here. Fruits and vegetables, and then they have, if you see this map up here, they give you what they consider northern, for the U.S., northern, central, southern regions, and they have it broken down like that, like when the harvest is, when they're like seasonally available, stuff like that, and how much pounds per unit, and like how much you need per quart jar, which is nice. And then they have some, this is equivalence guide, so it'll tell you like teaspoon, they'll convert like teaspoons, cups, let me take a look, sorry, teaspoons, tablespoons, cups, into the metric systems. They have canning jar sizes here, kind of in the middle, and then they have this little graphic of different size jars that they have, they have a do and don't chart, which would be handy, since we're new to it. They do have looks like just maybe some frequent problems people have, some answers, stuff like that. So hopefully this will be good. But also what I did see in here, they did have a section on freezing. Like if you want to freeze stuff versus can stuff. And they have a section on dehydrating, which we'll have to look into and look. But I thought this, at least initially, this looked really good. So if you're looking to start canning, look, I don't know, I have heard that a YouTuber I saw, some YouTubers say don't follow the book because standards and stuff change. So I don't know if we want to maybe look at, like, just get some basic information from this and maybe go from there. But yeah, so there's that. The next thing, I haven't gotten it yet, but I did order a new mattress offline from a brand named Helix. Not sponsored. None of the stuff is sponsored. But when we moved here, to the house we currently live in, I was in a lot more debt than I am now, and I got a kind of a cheapish mattress that isn't really working out for me, so I decided to upgrade and get a new mattress that should be here next week, or this coming week. And I did want to mention that one of the things that was kind of also holding me back, besides the debt I was in, was I wasn't sure what to do with the old mattress. But here's a tip for you. I found a local company that is also, I don't know what you want to call it, also is part of the Load Up, I guess family of companies. I don't know what you want to call it, but they are associated with loadup.com. I don't know if you've heard of that before, but they will haul away my mattress for me. They will come in and take it away, the old one, and they will also take the bed frame, which is good because I wasn't sure what to do with that either. They will also disassemble the bed frame for me. It's just one of those simple metal ones. Because Helix, I needed a different kind of bed frame for what I got, and I got a different size than what I currently have, so I wasn't sure if the bed frame would work. The current one, queen one, would work for a full-size mattress. So they're going to disassemble that, take everything away for me. I did hear, from what I read online, I'm in the Dayton area. It was Mattresses Disposal Plus, if you were wondering. They will recycle it for me. But that's just what the website said. I don't know what they will do once they take it away. I guess it's not my problem once they do. But if they will recycle it or do whatever they can to dispose of it eco-friendly, I'm all for it. But you can also, from when I was trying to Google how to get rid of the old mattress, there's other companies that can take it away. You might want to try with that Load Up company that I was talking about before. That's in association with that Mattress Disposal Plus, the local company. You may want to try 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com or 1-800-GOT-JUNK. They will, I think they'll take it away. I'm not sure what their things are, but you can try that if you're looking to get rid of, I guess, junk, other stuff besides mattresses. But from what I heard, they may take mattresses also, if you're looking. But also if you're trying to like get rid of a bunch of stuff as well. But that's another tip. So I will let you know how the new mattress is going once I get it all set up. But it will come in a box, and I have to unroll it and stuff. So hopefully, like I said, it will work out for me. I took their online quiz with helix.com, and they got whatever they recommended. So hopefully that will work out. And I did opt for I don't know what they called it, but like a mattress topper or mattress, like a mattress that did help with lower back pain. I don't know. I don't know if it's just getting older. Sometimes my back hurts. But you know how that goes. But so hopefully with that and the new one compress stuff, sleeves and stuff for my ankles and my knees, or not my ankles and my legs, and this new mattress, I will, hopefully feel a little bit better with less pain, less pain, and I can go on feeling better. I don't know if feeling better is the right word, but that's what I'm going with. But yeah, so there's that. I'm trying to think of maybe some other tips I can give you if you're looking for just general tips or decluttering tips. Oh, I did want to mention that I did get rid of 2, like, medium-sized bags of clothes and a small bag of clothes. I got rid of a bunch of books that I sold at one of my local used bookstores. I didn't get a whole lot of money, so I'm debating if I want to do that again. I didn't get a whole lot. I maybe had 15-ish, 20-ish books, somewhere around there, and I didn't get a whole lot of money. So I'm debating if just donating in the future, donating books to like a thrift store versus trying to sell them, because it wasn't worth my time trying to sell them. But yeah, so there's that. So if you have any thoughts on selling books to like a used bookstore, let me know your experience. If you got any success stories, like what they took, what they didn't take, what they like, if they take movies or anything like that. But the bookstore, I don't know if it's a local chain or not, but it might be. It's called Second and Charles, the used bookstore. I think they do have some new stuff as well. But they do have a program, I guess, where I knew they did this with DVDs and stuff, but they did have a recycling program for DVDs. If they can't take it, they'll just, if you want, you can leave the stuff they didn't take and they'll recycle it for you. They also do that with books. So anything that they didn't take, I just said that they could recycle them because I just didn't want to leave them. I figured I would just leave them in my car and they would just stay in my car until the end of time if I tried to take them back and figure out what to do with them or where to take them to donate. So I just figured I'd just let them recycle them. But yeah, so there's also some tips for you in regards to books and movies and stuff. But yeah, so there's that. I'm trying to think of maybe some other tips and tricks, and if you're trying to clean up some stuff. I did get rid of a lot of boxes recently, like cardboard boxes and cardboard and stuff. So there's that. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like I said, I was just trying to think of something, maybe another tip or something to tell you if you're wanting to, like help declutter. I guess what the big thing is, a couple things. One, keeping up with the trash. I know sometimes we get a lot of, we order stuff online and then we have like a bunch of boxes places, but keeping up with recycling and trash, making sure you get the like trash out, go through your junk mail, get rid of any junk mail. We still sometimes get mail for the old owners of the house. Just keeping up with like that general stuff. Also, another, and this is kind of a two-part thing, with minimalism and decluttering. I don't know if you want to combine those together, but I feel like it's a two-part process. One is the things coming into your house. It's all great if you're like getting rid of stuff and donating stuff and keeping up with all this stuff like trash, mail, recycling, stuff like that. But it doesn't really help a whole lot if you just get rid of a bunch of things and be like, oh, I got rid of a bunch of things. I can go out and buy, like I said, I got rid of like a bunch of clothes recently. It would be like me saying, oh, I got rid of a bunch of clothes. I can go buy some new shirts or something, even though I don't really need them. So that's one, the stuff coming into your house, And then the second one is the stuff going out. You also have to be mindful of what's going out, because it's also one of those things where it's like, are you going through your stuff? Are you looking for broken things? Are you going through what you have? Are you kind of keeping up? You don't have to write it down, even as like a mental inventory of what you have in your house. So you don't have to, so you know what you have, you don't overbuy, you don't buy duplicates of things and stuff like that. And you just kind of know what you have in your house. So, it's two parts, things coming in, things going out. You kind of want to be mindful of what you're buying and what you're getting rid of, because you don't want to buy things over and over again. And you don't want to get rid of things that you would like to keep or may want to use. Which is fine if you want to try to use something before you decide you don't want it or you don't need it anymore or whatever. And also, here's another thing. It's okay if you buy something. I'll just use canning, for example, since we're trying to get into canning. Let's say that we realize that we aren't interested in canning anymore and we already have all this stuff. I would try to get rid of anything that I could that was the canning stuff, I would try to sell it or whatever. But yeah, so I did want to, it's okay to change your mind if you, think you might use something especially with like maybe like books or something. If you buy a book and you start it and you realize you don't like it, because a lot of times with me, I know within the first like 2 or 3 chapters that if it's a book that I'm gonna really like and enjoy, or if it's something I won't like. And if it's something I really won't like, I'm not going to continue reading it, and I need to put it in a donate box or a donate pile. So yeah, just keep in mind, it's okay to change your mind about things. Just make sure you have a plan when you need to, when you decide you don't want that particular item or group of items or things anymore, that you have a plan. If it's like, oh, do you want to sell it? Do you want to just donate it? Is it too worn out or broken to just donate and you just need to throw it away? or try to recycle it if possible. But yeah, so you just want to make sure you get some things, make sure you have a plan for things. That's another great tip. If you decide you don't want something anymore, do you have a plan for something to get rid of it? Now, I've heard this multiple times. If you're going to try to sell something, I would, from different people, this is the tip. If you're trying to sell something, you want to, I guess, have a dollar amount. Is it worth over, and this is going to be different for everyone. I've heard one of my coworkers say, if it's over $10, I'll try to sell it on Facebook Marketplace or try to sell it somewhere. If it's under that, it's not really worth it to her, which I get, and that's the basic premise. Have a dollar amount of, if the item is over this much, try to sell it. So that's also, something. Now I did, Joshua and Ryan from the Minimalist podcast and the Minimalist.com, they've also talked about that. Josh had when he first started minimizing, 20-ish year, 10, 15, 20 years ago, whenever he started doing it, he had a $20 limit. But now he says it's more of now it's a higher one. Because he's better at minimizing, get rid of things. Now it's like $100. If it's over $100, he'll try to sell it. But like I said, it's okay to work with that number, see what works for you. If it's worth trying to sell. But like I said, if it's something not worth selling, I just donate it, or if it's broken, just throw it away. But yeah, so there's some tips and tricks and some new stuff that I've discovered and getting into. So I hope these tips and stuff and will inspire you. Maybe you want to get into canning or whatever. But yeah, just look into it, do some research. There's probably plenty of YouTube channels on canning and stuff. But if you have any ideas, tips, tricks, or have anything you want me to look up or do a video on, like decluttering tips, minimizing tips, I don't know, saving money, I don't know, whatever you want to suggest, maybe let me know in the comments below. I hope you have a great week, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.